is Kaylee. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I kind of just wanted to touch on some stuff that has been really bothering me. And if there's any servers out there, you probably are going to relate to this as well. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So it is going to be about tipping. And today I went out to eat with one of my friends. If you hear any noise back there, it's definitely gonna be him. Just ignore him. Anyways, I went out to eat with one of my friends, and we were kind of like next to this couple, and I heard them like kind of arguing about how much they should tip their server. And so the man wanted to tip her like 10%, and the woman wanted to tip her 25%, because she was saying that she did a good job, like we need to tip her the right amount. I mean, I wasn't like really like trying to listen in, but I kind of overheard anyways. But so they kind of like bickered back, and in my opinion, like not even in my opinion, like you should be tipping 20 to 25% if your server is doing a good job. And from my point of view, this man just wanted to be cheap, and this woman was doing what she thought was right. And I just don't think that people are really educated or aware, or maybe even just don't care how tipping works. Because servers, even if they say like you get paid $3 an hour, $6 an hour, we don't see that money, or we rarely see that money because of taxes. So unfortunately, we do really rely on our tips. So if you're coming in and you don't tip, or you don't tip the right amount, then we are pretty much either working for free, or we just paid for you to sit in our section. You do have to tip the bar at the end of the night. That being said, it is really frustrating when you're doing your best and you come into work and you're trying to work really hard to make as much money as you can, because we have bills to pay, we're adults, we all have bills to pay. I feel like we should all like understand this together. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, and I feel like us servers all understand what it feels like, especially like having one of my coworkers walk up to me and be like, that table I just had for 2 hours did not tip me. Or a table I just had tipped me $1 on a $70 tab after I just served them for fucking forever and did everything that they wanted me to do. There are tables that will say, can I get this? And then you'll come back and they'll be like, oh, I forgot I wanted this. And then they'll be like, oh, will you go grab me water? Like, and then not tip you. Like, what do you want from me? If you're gonna be super fucking lazy, then go to McDonald's. If you're not willing to stay home and make your own damn food, then go to McDonald's. Because I do not work for free. If you are going to come into a restaurant and have someone make your food and serve you everything you need to tip them. And I cannot stress that enough. I do not work for free. And if you don't tip me and you're ordering alcohol, I just not even worked for free, but I paid you to sit in my section. Do people not get this in their head? Are people that lazy and cheap and careless or clueless to the point to where they will not make their own food? They won't drive to a fast food restaurant, and instead they'll go sit at a restaurant, probably be one of the most difficult people there, and then not tip. So thanks for wasting my time and my money so you could be lazy. I don't know. I have gotten to the point to where like when I'm with friends or family or on a date, like I make sure that the tip is at least 20 to 25%. Unless there's like rare cases to where I do go out to eat and the server is below expectation. And I have had that happen, and recently I had that happen. It took a server forever to realize that we were in a section, and then it took 1 hour and 45 minutes to get our food out. The place was not that busy at all, and then he never checked back up on us, not to make sure we needed drinks or water filled, or if we needed our check, we had to wave the guy down. So that was one of those like rare occasions where I don't tip 25%, and it is really unfortunate. People have bad days, but the tip is for like service. So I mean, that does make sense, but majority of the time people aren't tipping because they are cheap, uneducated, or just don't give a flying fuck, and that is really frustrating. But But anyways, that kind of concludes my little rant there. I hope you guys have a really good day, and I'll see you in my next video.